Thank you very much, Steven Torts, and I'm up here in the booth alone waiting for my partner. I think that he's going to be running in, but we are underway, and let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by American Express.
Talbot on Del Bell Belouz. Here's Provorov. Shot. Another save. It's loose. Oh, it's kept out. What a play by Ben Sherratt. That puck was headed for the back of the net. Another shot. Score! Ivan Provorov. And Columbus scores the first one. It's 1-0.
You could tell how close they were, and then they just keep pressing. And to me, that's what's impressive here to them.
Has it. Siders up top. DeBrincat and Larkin. Excellent power play goal scorers. Sider to the net. Score! Dylan Larkin, the high slot redirection. We've talked about what a power play specialist he is. 13 power play goals, 14 power play goals, 16 power play goals the last 3 seasons. That's a power play goal to tie the game at 1.
Provorov coming out of the box and Dean Evison from the bench. This is a more classic power play. The 1-3-1 they have set up here, and it's Dylan Larkin all alone in front. I love the way he puts his stick out there for a tip. He's like, hey, shoot it right here. I got you. I'm gonna tip this puck up and over the glove of Merzlikins. And when you've got a box penalty kill, good job by Larkin. Find that soft spot.
Werenski to Marchenko. Power play has not been great this year, especially at home. Marchenko. Shot. Score! Kirill, the thrill is back. He's on the board, and he gives Columbus a 2-1 lead with the power play goal.
And it's a great face-off win by Sean Monahan. They get possession, they get to work, and it's just a little exchange from down low, up high, back to Marchenko. Simple play, and when you get a shot, Talbot's got to have that one. There's no traffic in front of him, so that's one of those things I think for Detroit. I guess there's a little Sider, maybe an outside screen, but nobody in tight on top of the goaltender.
8 straight games without a goal, no more.
With Lundestrom, too, was so effective for them, especially down the stretch in the 3rd period against the Devils.
Now, Cole's on pace for 56 points. That'd be the 2nd highest total of his career. Turnover. Sillinger. Shot. Saved by Talbot. Score! Kent Johnson on the doorstep. On the rebound. In front of the net. And it's 3-1. Blue Jackets.
And buries the rebound. You go back to their power play goal just 12 seconds in. That, to me, was important because
He's been great on high danger saves this year, Merzlikins. Kane. Sandin Pellikka out there now. Raymond remains. Shot! Score! James Van Riemsdyk in front. Not sure if he got a piece of it, or if it was just that net front presence that Todd McClellan was talking about. It's going to be Raymond first to the bench. His 10th of the year, and it's 3-2 Columbus.
Like, he's become more of a distributor, but he is the recipient here of a good play. You got a good shot right here. He's one of those guys that came in as a shooter. He started to distribute it more, but I love the decision here. Comes to the high slot, sees JVR in front, and that's a big body in front of Merzlikins, who had made a couple saves. Look, that's a great angle.
Now the Red Wings are set up looking to tie the game. Finney. Cobb. Across. Shot! Score! James Van Riemsdyk played for the Blue Jackets last year. Plays for the Wings this year. And he ties the game at 3. 2 goals in 1 minute and 12 seconds on the power play.
Well, how about 3 for 4 on the power play so far for the Detroit Red Wings? Here's a look. Watch right there. Elvis Merzlikins does not like JVR right there. Last time he was there, he scored on him, and then it goes across, and he just keeps jamming at it. The way that Van Riemsdyk moves out from being a pest and being a net front presence in the sense of a screen to backing out, finding the space, and presenting his stick for a pass, that's what you need from a net front. You need to understand when you're there to create a screen and when...
Power play goals has been a story tonight for both teams. Werenski, Fantilli score! Holy shnikes! A booming slap shot!
He got all of that. That was quite a one-timer from Fantilli, a perfect pass. Watch this, right off the draw. Monahan, as I said, been great at the draw. He loses the first one, but he wins that one clean that sets it up, and everyone goes left, the puck goes back right, and then boom, Fantilli just delivers. What a goal.
10th goal of the year for Adam Fantilli. He had no points in 4 games coming in. Slow start, then he went on a heater. When he was put on the Marchenko line, went cold again as Marchenko went out of the lineup. Marchenko back in, Fantilli back on the board.
Here we go. The ice.
Provorov scored in the first, 1-0 after 1. Then Larkin, Marchenko, power play goals. Kent Johnson, even strength. Raymond power play, Van Riemsdyk power play. Kick save, rebound, 2 saves by Merzlikins.
Here's a look at some of Elvis Merzlikin's work here early in the third period. Good early save, and then looking lively and well positioned for that second chance
number 53.
opportunity.
16-11 in favor of Columbus on the hits. As Patrick Kane has room. Kane, shot, score! Career goal, 496 for Patrick Kane, who ties the game at 4.
Long stretch, and how about this? You get a change, right? So that's a perfect time to change. You got offensive zone time, a little breather while the puck's there, and Patrick Kane's the guy who comes on fresh legs, takes advantage of...
Career game 13-21 for the 37-year-old. It's his 4th goal of the year.
And you're talking about his goals. Really what Patrick Kane's good at is distributing.
DeBrincat scores! And the Wings have the lead, 5-4.
You take notice of, and these two together, they have an incredible chemistry going back to the Chicago days together. Patrick Kane does a good job of getting onside, and then he comes in, and imagine, so you're the defenseman here, right? You got DeBrincat coming across, you got Patrick Kane coming the other way, and Cop, excuse me, as a defenseman.
He's got Fantilli right behind him on his strong side. Face-off, though, won nicely there by the Wings. Comes to Werenski. Columbus set up to tie the game. Fantilli, shot, score! We are tied in Columbus.
Watch this off the face-off. It is a great play by Sean Monahan. You said it was a win by the Wings. Fantilli jumps on the loose puck, and then that puck just, so many bodies in front of Talbot, and Fantilli does a good job getting to this space, recognizing, and then it goes off the defenseman there.
Went off Johansson, yes. Good eyes, AJ. That went straight down the ice and beat Talbot 5-hole. A 5 power play goal second period combined for both teams. One more chance. Lundestrom taken out. And 60 minutes ends with a 5-5 tie. Detroit. Monahan, Werenski, and Marchenko. That opening face-off of overtime so important, and Larkin wins it. Severson trying to kill some time, and that's going to do it. We're going to go to a shootout in Columbus. You got to close your 5-hole if you're Cam Talbot against Kent Johnson. Let's see where he goes. Extra move.
What you expect out of a player, and they love to go 5-hole or whatever it is, and if you're a goaltender, by the way, you know that.
He's got to score here, or Columbus will have 2 chances to win, either a goal or another save. Raymond on Merzlikins.
Fiery play, both good and bad, and here he is, he comes across, you can see that Lucas Raymond's trying to...
From Merzlikins to Marchenko, 67%. He's got mitts of marinara. Plenty of filth in his game to win the game for Columbus.
It's here tonight, and watch this, eyes up the whole way. For a goaltender, he thinks he's coming in. He freezes Cam Talbot and then just dishes it Little bit of 5-0 right on the ice. You mentioned that's what we expected to see from Kent Johnson. He's even out a little bit further. He's at the hash marks.